The tourism industry is one of the most lucrative industries in all the 47 counties and nationwide. Kakamega County is one such county. Established under the 4th schedule of the Kenyan Constitution, the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Tourism in Kakamega County has made major milestones. Through the Directorates of Tourism, Industrialization, Trade and Enterprise Development, the ministry has established 12 modern markets in all the 12 sub-counties.
This is a very important sector in that we want our citizens to be self-reliant, to do business, small businesses, and therefore we have built modern markets in every sub-county for this purpose. We have also come up with the small kiosks, modern kiosks, so that wananchi can use it, and we are now in the process of making sure that Chuakalis come together under a common place, and we are supposed to support them in those particular places so that they are able to do their business without much problem.
Trade and Enterprise Development Directorate has had a key achievement since the beginning of devolution, where it focused on infrastructure development to develop markets, and under the infrastructure development to develop markets, the department has been able to establish 12 modern markets in all the 12 sub-counties, and 7 of them are already in operation and 5 are under completion. It will be completed before May the year 2019. We have been able to come up with modern kiosks, which are 625 in number at the moment, and we are hoping that in this financial year we'll be able to add on an additional 50, which will be done in the next few months, so that we can be able to serve the infrastructure of wananchi.
We have established several modern markets. 7 of them are complete. The 7 which are complete include Shanda Modern Market, Mulwanda Modern Market, Matunda Modern Market, we have Arambe Modern Market, we have Butere Market, Nambale, and lastly Butali Market. These facilities have accommodated 1,700 business people. There are others which are ongoing, which are 5. These include Bukura Modern Market, Mumiasi Market, Nambacha Market, and Malinya Market. Kipkaren is also another market that's also being constructed. When these modern markets are constructed, every sub-county will be having one modern market, and they'll accommodate more than 2,500 business people.
Mheshimiwa Wycliffe Ambeto Oparanya, gavana wetu, ametusaidia. Kitambo hapo tulikuwa tuna shida, tunanyeshewa, mvua ikaanza kunyesha, tunanyeshewa, tuna vitu zetu zinaharibika, na ukiona kama nyanya hivi mvua ikinyesha zinaharibika kama ziko hapo nje, tulikuwa na shida sana. Ikifika wakati wa usiku hatukuwa na taa. Sasa hizi gavana ametuletea taa, tunaweza uza hata mpaka saa 4 usiku.
Sisi mahali hapa tuna shukrani kubwa sana kwa kutengenezewa taa, pamoja na soko yetu imekuwa mzuri. Tunakaa mpaka late hours ndio tunatoka kwa soko. Hata saa hii bado kwa soko mpaka saa 3 saa 4 ndio tunatoka kwa soko.
Our aim is to have 100 of them over the period of 5 years. At the moment we are on 76, and you can see we have achieved more than 50%, and by 2022 we will have most major markets will have lights where people can do their business up to very late without any problem.
Nashukuru sana Mheshimiwa Gavana Oparanya, ametuwekea hapa taa ambao ni mulika mwizi, na imetusaidia sana. Mara nyingi kumekuwa na mambo ya wizi na mambo ya kutokuelewana hapa sokoni, lakini wakati taa imeingia hapa na mwangaza wake, ninaona kazi yake inakuwa nyepesi, especially unapofanya kazi ya security mahali hapa.
In its One Village One Product initiative, the ministry has established a dairy industry in Malava and intends to build a tea factory in Shinyalu and industrial park in Mumias West sub-county to accommodate different types of industries. It also intends to set up Juakali centers in each of the 12 sub-counties to tap into the youth program.
In the industrialization sector, we are planning to have a milk plant constructed in Malava. We are also planning to construct a tea factory in Shinyalu, And lastly, as we open the rural areas, I'm very optimistic that we shall attract other industries in the sub-counties.
As a ministry, we would also be able to put up the Jua Kali centers in each of the 12 sub-counties so that we can tap into the current youth program that is being done at the county, so that the youth, once they've been able to be trained in the polytechnics, have a place in which they can be able to exercise and be able to do what they have been trained in the polytechnics. We've also been able to add in additives in the markets to have a distinct feature in each of the markets using the One Village, One Product initiative. We are looking at the growth of industries in Kakamega, which is under the Big Four agenda. And under the Big Four agenda, we've been able to identify industries which are actually agri-based and also energy-related. And key to these industries that we want to establish in the county is the dairy industry, which will be done in Malava sub-county. We are already at that advanced stage where we have already the diagrams and the BQs ready. We have the tea factory, which will be done in Shinyalu. The diagrams and the BQs are ready. We'll be able to roll out as we get investors who can put into this. We also are putting up an industrial park in Mumias West sub-county, which is going to be able to accommodate different types of industries which will be stationed at that particular area.
In its consumer protection initiatives, the ministry has weights and measures mechanisms on petrol products, meat weighing and suitability for consumption. It has set up weigh bridges at factories and calibrations to ensure that they are in conformity with set standards so as to cushion consumers from preying traders.
We protect consumers against fraudulent business people, and we also promote the same traders to ensure that there is fair trade across the county. We verify traders' equipment to ensure that they are accurate so that the consumers get right quantities of measure. We also verify county standards to ensure that the standards are accurate so that the accuracy is transferred to the traders' equipment. In the process, we do maintain the standards twice annually, and the traders' equipment are maintained once every year.
Tunashukuru Mheshimiwa Gavana wetu Wycliffe Ambetho Oparanya kwa kutuwekea hapa Paspark, na tunajua itatusaidia kama sisi wafanyakazi wa hapa biashara tunafanya.
Nashukuru Mheshimiwa wetu Gavana Oparanya ametutoa mbali, kwa sababu tulikuwa tumehusia nje kwa muda karibu wa zaidi ya miaka 20 tangu tulipoanza sokoni hapa Nangili. Lakini tumeshukuru maana ametutoa mbali, ametujengea jengo, ametusuia kwa mvua nyingi, kwa jua nyingi.
Nachukua fursa hii kumshukuru Governor Wycliffe Oparanya kwa kutujengea soko. Kusema ukweli, wengi tulikuwa tunahangaika, ametusaidia. At least tuko na mahali penye tunaweza fanyia biashara yetu with ease. Kwanza ukiangalia bei ya stalls, amereduce the rent to as little as 500 shillings per month, which is very much affordable kwa any business person.
Nashukuru His Excellency the Governor Wycliffe Ambetho Oparanya kwa kujengea watu wa Mumias slaughter. Hii inasaidia sana, imepunguza wizi wa ng'ombe na tumeachana na zile slaughter slabs zenye zilikuwa nje za individuals. Sasa watu wanachinjia hapa.
Kakamega County is a tourist destination as it boasts of various sites including Nabongo Shrines in Mumias, Ihongomri in Ilesi, and Misango Hills in Huisero, to mention but a few. The ministry has developed sports tourism through rugby, football, and famous bullfighting. It has also identified cultural tourism through fashion and food expos as a possible tourism product. Ecotourism is one other product that has been identified, as the ministry intends to set up a snake park and an animal orphanage.
We have identified heritage sites. There are 6 in number. We have the Nabongo Shrines, we have the Ihongomri stone, we also have the Misango Hills, we have the Mawe Tattoo, And also we are keen at ensuring that we develop some of the cultural products that are around to ensure that our heritage is preserved.
Naboo Cultural Center initially was actually a place where we used to carry out second burial ceremonies of the kings. The kings are normally buried in the first burial place, where in the palace. And then the remains are removed and brought here for the final burial. So we shall have a very big ceremony, which is one of the cultural aspects of the Wanga people, or the Wanga kingdom. This center receives very many visitors in a year. We will not say, we cannot put it on regular basis, because we can talk about receiving many visitors, because those who come in from various parts of the country and outside the country. There is no other kingdom in Kenya. There has been no other kingdom in Kenya. There is only one kingdom in Kenya, and that kingdom is in KAKAMEGA County, the second largest county in the country.
They are at advanced stages of cassettlement, because the cabinet has approved the process of cassettlement. We have taken the statements of significance to the county assembly for discussion. After the discussion, we shall take them to the national government for cassettlement, so that it can also be cassetted as national heritage site.
Sport activities have been identified. That's the rugby, which is dubbed the Ingo Sevens, and we're also going to be able to have the bullfighting as quite key. Under the bullfighting, we'll be able to look at establishing a bull sport arena in Malinya. And rugby, we have secured 2 series which begin this year in August. The 7 series, one of it will be done in KAKAMEGA in August. And again next year we'll be able to do another series to complete the Ingo Sevens.
Hii project, mimi kama mmoja wa tour guides, tuna collect pesa pale, na hizo pesa zinasaidia miradi kama ya kutengenezea watu maji, kama ile spring tumetengeneza hivi juzi, na pia tumesaidia watoto wawili basari ya kuwasaidia shuleni. Alafu hizo pesa pia tuna mpango wa kuzianzishia mpango zingine ya kusaidia jamii kwa ujumla. Na haya maji yenye tumewatengenezea imepunguza pia maji machafu, maana watu wa community wanapata maji safi.
So these particular systems are very critical for us to deliver service effectively.